Annual and medical leave donation, we signed off on it, but where do you want to put it in the contract? Any
Well, I thought we were
particulars?
gonna alphabetize this whole thing anyway.
We can do
Well,
it.
do you want it as a standalone article? Because we can do that, doesn't matter to me. But I think that's the first question, and what, we can't, we don't have a problem with alphabetizing it.
Well, I thought that we were gonna have a leaves, something along the
Like
lines.
leave, hyphen medical, leave hyphen annual.
Well, it would just be leave, you know, or accrued leaves, or county leaves, or some kind of leaves, and then underneath that, we have annual, we have medical, we have all that stuff. Because rather than looking for annual leave under A, medical leave under M, you know, I remember that coming up last time, it seemed like a good strategy to do it that way.
Yeah, I don't want to lose any time though in the time it takes to get the thing ratified. The version we're going to submit for ratification will be in the order that we have it right now, and then we'll clean it up after for publication purposes. How do you want to do that?
I mean, if you think, when's the cutoff, I mean, how long does it take to, no matter what the finished version's
In
gonna
this
have?
contract, there's an actual article for medical leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we have it now.
Well, whatever heading we have now, let's use that heading. We'll put that in alphabetical order.
I'm just saying the same, it's not too much longer, just restructure this thing, alphabetize, than it is to make all these corrections anyway.
All right, I'll take a shot at it, send it to you.
You got paid staff to do that, right?
You're looking at it.
You guys clean the bathrooms over there too?
Yeah.
I should show you the picture I sent.
It's not like TV, you don't have a bunch of underlings under you working their way up the food chain.
So we'll make the corrections, put it out for order, put all the leaves together, add the donation. There's one thing,
Hang on a second, was there donation language? I just don't recall, we already signed off on
it
donation.
was signed off,
Yeah,
it was.
it
It was just
was,
a matter of where it
When
goes.
when I sent you the contract, it was a separate attachment, and I said, I'm not sure where you want
Right,
to
right,
put
and
it.
then that's when the discussion about alphabetizing came up again, and
so, when I put everything in the groupings of the different kinds of leaves, I would think this one would be at the end, and it would say donation, right?
leave donation.
Right. Like that. All right.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good place for it. I mean, don't you agree to have all the leaves in one spot?
Makes sense, other than kind of a shop around to see what the right
And
zone.
for medical leave and for military leave.
There's one little housekeeping thing, that, those articles where we changed everything with the leaves, the annual leave and the medical leave. When I was going through it, I noticed there was still a couple of things in there that pertain to, the firefighters, so you need to just take those out, you know. A couple of times where we refer to ESD or fire rescue.
Yeah, when it's all put together, I'll do the final screening, I'll do side by side, and, you know.
Yeah, but I think, they just tidy it up.
So,
I gotta get a copy of this.
so we want to get back to talking about logistics of the ratification vote, or you still have one?
Yeah, what I'm
Well, you have
thinking-
the West Side Government Center.
Yeah, wait, before we get to that,
Okay.
I'm thinking as long as you absorb the cost involved, you know, whatever mailings, whatever, you know, just like you would anyway, okay? We're not adding any staff, it's all done by you. I can reserve the locations, you know, 3 locations, and we can discuss that.
3
and if-
locations being Wesley Chapel's one.
Whichever 3 you want.
Yeah, I would say
What's
Wesley.
unique about Wesley Chapel?
We usually go Dade City to Land O'Lakes and Newport Richie, but if Wesley Chapel is better than Land O'Lakes, fine.
Some more workers there, right?
A lot more workers coming in and out of Wesley, a lot more stationed there. And the government center's got everybody on that side, because you got water, you got sewer, you got force main, you got that, a lot of people at Wesley. So I just think for the time of it would be instead of having them guys who was trying to run out to the government center or run over here, you know, they could, in the morning, do their deal and hit the road.
Well, what were you, just let you finish what you were saying.
Just tell me which 3 cities and I can,
Okay.
and what, how many days, what hours, and I'll find a spot.
All right, so that's the
Yeah.
next thing. I'd rather not have an entire day. I just think people, I mean, I don't care if we have to, but window periods are always a nice thing. I don't know if that's gonna wreak havoc with the county's operations or not. And if we do need to have an all-day thing so people can squeeze it in before the lunch break, after the lunch break, or,
I mean, if they're given the time, but you know how that goes. I mean, some crews may not be given the opportunity. So I don't know. How do y'all want to handle that?
well, it's gonna have to be something that's agreed upon.
Well, it's better, I think, for the crews if they do it first thing in the morning
Right.
instead of in the middle of the
It's
day.
like we have one at Wesley, one over here, one over, because most dudes gotta come get fuel.
Yeah, most of
Yeah,
them.
because like,
Over here.
yeah, say with utilities, road and bridge, yeah, if they do it either when they first come in or when they're leaving, either way.
And you would have to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, or
Yeah.
Thursday. Because
Yeah,
don't forget, you have Monday,
Because of the fourth
work,
and-
yeah, you got work is off Monday and work is off Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, whatever day.
All right, well, let's start with the date. Well, we know the 3 cities. The 3 cities are Newport Richie. We're talking about this building here.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
No.
say which, I said I will find a spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
'cause I have
well,
to
at
see
least the
what,
cities, and Newport
depending
Richie.
on the dates and times, that's what's gonna.
Well, so it's just one at a time. What's the Chapel? And then what's the other one? Dade City?
Lana Lakes,
No, days.
No.
Dade City?
Well, that's
Center.
what-
It was either Land Lakes or Wesley Chapel.
yeah,
We picked Wesley,
okay.
so then it becomes Dade City, I guess. So,
Mhm.
I mean, unless that's a bad spot, I don't, you know.
Well, no, there are county employees over that way. It's just, there's a pretty good distance between Wesley and there. So you take care of those people at Dade City, Z Hills, and then you got people from Wesley.
Well, I guess the question over whether or not Land Lakes is better than Dade City. Or is Land Lakes covered by Wesley Chapel?
Wesley's Lane, Land O'Lakes, all covered right there.
All right, so Dade City's the third location.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Then, but the 2 other components of this are the date we do this, and then the times on that date. So there's we got location, date, and time. We got the location, at least the cities anyway. Now, what's the date?
October 1st.
We can get it together?
October 1st.
Hey, it's not even noon, come on.
You said a Wednesday or Thursday is a better day?
Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because you have guys off
Would they
Mondays
work
and
with-
guys off Friday.
Yeah, guys love every day.
Well, I guess I'll ask Jim, how soon can the document be ready?
Probably tomorrow.
Okay. So I want to shoot for the 9th? When's the board ratification?
At the,
21st, and
first.
9th may not, maybe too soon. How about the 16th? Because I gotta get a mailer out, and I'd like to send people to the website, county website or the union website to look at the document, rather than mailing this thick thing. That's just not gonna happen. And that was what we did last time too, we sent people
Yeah.
to a website to look at it.
Right.
So that can't be done until Jim has it finalized. So I can't even send the letter out until the document's done. And then we need some response time for people to review it and everything else, so,
Can we do earlier that week? Or like,
maybe that's on the 14th, I'm booked on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm booked that week. So either,
That's cutting it close, because I have to get it to the board.
oh, it's 10.
That's a Friday.
Friday's no good? Get
Yeah,
people-
some
Get people
may
off
not
on
be
it.
here.
You
Yeah.
just doing one day?
It's gotta
I
be.
think one day is all we need to
How
do.
about the 9th?
Okay, that's what I suggested, 9th. That just puts a little bit of pressure on. Today's getting the mailer out. I mean, to get the mailer out, it's gonna take at least, first of all, Jim needs a day to put the document together.
Jim will be sitting in the box on Sunday watching the Dolphins while his employees are making up the paperwork.
I'm just thinking getting a letter out, because it takes us a couple days to, I mean, you know, we have a lot of stuff going on in the office, and I can't just tell everybody, guess what, Pasco mail out today. It may take a day or two to get that put together. So I'm concerned with, if that doesn't go out till Thursday of this week, so getting in people's mailboxes Friday, Saturday, and Monday, telling them to vote on Thursday, is that too soon? I don't know, I guess it's not.
Well, we can spread the word too, John.
Yeah, people will be talking about it, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's either the 9th or the 16th. The 16th is too close for you.
Yeah, I think so. It's,
I want to shoot for the 9th. All right, and,
what times?
it needs to be early in the morning to get people going out.
That's what, you know, see what they think, but I think it's easier getting them as they come in. Where they go there and then,
7 to noon?
As long as we get cooperation from, you know, supervisors.
Well, I would
Like
go
you said,
past
do it.
noon because people take lunch, you know, like over here,
You know, relative.
12 to 1.
Some people may do it at lunch too.
Maybe
Yeah.
your only
Start at 4 in the
opportunity to go
morning, what time you get off?
No, some get done at 12, some get
So
done at
Barbara,
1.
you know, people like in the office, can they go and vote at any time then, or are you all right
Yeah.
with that?
Well, we need an early and a late.
You know what I mean, because,
We need a ballot box a lot of places.
it makes it tricky, because some people will be on duty and some people will be off during that time.
we're just asking, John, if people in the office, yeah,
Yeah.
if people in the office can vote at any time, you know, if it's here at the, probably gonna be, you know, in the 3-story building where you work.
I need to see what's available,
Yeah.
that's why I can't say, okay, for sure, this is it, but, the city,
Right.
that I can nail down.
My suggestion would be to have a morning block of time and a late afternoon block of time. But I don't care. I mean, I'll sit there all day, it doesn't make a difference to me. I just know from doing this that you can go 2 or 3 hours or more with nobody ever showing up, and then there's a rush of,
Yeah.
you know.
Kind of like a bargaining session.
How do you figure?
Yeah, well, like you say, John, do some, like, right before work or right early in the morning.
Do a 7 to 9 and a
Yeah.
11 to 1.
All right, John,
Okay,
I don't have a
sorry.
signed seniority from you. Do you have one for, I don't think you have one for
Well, like I said, some people probably go do it in lunch, so.
That's why I said 11 to 1.
Yeah,
Did you sign mine, or you don't know?
I don't think I did.
The tricky thing is when, some are off duty and some are on duty, I wanna,
Wait, look at someone make a
I don't know
comment.
what the fairest way of doing that is.
How about 11 to 1 and 3 to 5:30 then? That way when people get off, they can go if they wanted to.
I know you did a lot in the morning.
You can do it at lunch, and you can do it
Going
at...
out, getting ready for the day.
What does it say here?
Right, but I'm
Move
just
to
saying,
10.
bosses may not want them to,
Moved to 10.
go over the building and
That's the line.
vote then.
Well,
Yeah, I
And
don't,
if they did
Wrote
it
it
their
on
own time,
10.
they
it's all
wanted to
crossed out
work
there
then.
anyway, right, so.
Yeah, it's crossed out
Modern
here.
anyway.
right.
You can put another note on there if you want.
And then the copies.
That's a suggestion, and as long as it's on there.
Whatever the group decides.
All right, so we're back on the time things? Time
Yeah.
slots.
You know, like for the guys, the plant guys, early in the morning's great. You know, I don't know if that's the best for the office people though.
Right.
You
Some
know,
of them
we could have
don't start
state laws
till, what,
that do
8
the
o'clock
entire
or
day.
something like that?
We got transit too, I mean, they.
That's a priority. We got people are getting up at 3 in the morning, start at 4. Some get done at 12, some get done at 1.
And they're all-
Some are quarter after 1, other ones start at 11:30. You know,
Yes,
it-
it's,
I mean, we need our own box over there.
in your own box over there. So, I mean, anybody, not everybody works where these locations are going to be. We're having 3 locations with 3 boxes, with 3 people watching the boxes. So, Kansas not gonna be the only people that need to get in a car,
Yeah, I know,
go
like,
somewhere, you know?
bus driver, in a band with, Brian, he gets off at like noon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could come over there and vote. He's come over to my office after he gets off. Somebody's gonna have to make some effort to get somewhere. People that are over on Grand Boulevard, they're gonna have to come over here too at some point in time. Not everybody works
You can't
here.
have 25 boxes out there, you just can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Controlling situation for boxes, so. So it's just a matter of, we gotta have the availability that when someone's getting off, anywhere from noon till 5 PM is when bus drivers are getting off.
What time do they close most of the buildings?
Don't know, I just know West Pasco Government Center, I think it's about 6:30 or so.
So we could have till 6, and then most people would get off at 5:30, we'd have time then.
Yeah, we can do
We could just.
what's
have
the earliest we need to be?
My group starts
Well,
at 6
we get
in the
off
morning.
at 3, so, if we did it after work, then we could go right over, so it'd be like 3 to 6 then.
Ours get done at 9.
So if we have, like Frank mentioned a couple times, right, we have the cooperation in the county, like up in Citrus, they just, the whole crew will report in their truck, go out to Dallas and go on to the job site because even if we're there at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is fine, that doesn't mean we're gonna be in one spot. Everybody's reporting for work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, is that okay that people can vote during the course of the day? That's how we do it.
Right.
So what about the people that are off duty? You can't, my problem is I wanna be fair to everybody. So if you say, okay, we're paying you to vote and we're not paying you to vote.
Okay, it's just not a matter, I mean, I don't view it that way. I understand some people will, but the thing is, it's just a matter, if you are in a stationary office and there's not a ballot box in that office, you're not gonna be paid to go in your own personal vehicle and go vote. But if you're in a county vehicle and you're on your way somewhere and you're driving right past that's just the way it's done in Citrus, If someone's working at an office or they're working at the animal control services on the other side of the county, they have to, like Ed said, they have to make an effort. Well, it's not fair because Frank's in okay, well, that's just Frank's job, we just can't make it.
Just do the mail out, be done with it, whatever, we get them back, we get them back, screw it, that's the way I look at it. It's
That's the
gonna
way
be a
we're doing
major
it.
complication.
Well, we're not gonna have
That way everybody's off work
Yeah.
at home, they fill out their ballot and send it in.
Yeah.
What's the turnaround for the mail?
It's long, Barbara.
at least 2 weeks.
It takes a long time. And we're up against the clock, you gotta get it to them ahead of time. That's why we're talking about having everybody just come and vote,
We get an answer right down there.
Yeah,
But I mean, if the vote's 2 weeks out, it all adds up to the same, I guess.
And we get it out, we get the mailing out, and have them be sure they're back by the 16th.
Well, we have that employee day, is that too far out?
that's the
'Cause then
12th,
That's
everybody
the
would be in
16th. Oh,
the
that's
same
12th.
location
Yeah,
for a
that's right.
couple of days.
or the 13th, is
The
it?
13th.
13th,
It's the
October
13th.
The only
13th.
problem with the mail is you got a certain segment of people who are confidential. You have another certain segment that just bad addresses no matter what. I mean, I got a recent,
Right.
it just you know, and then all the late, you know, remember that? I mean, we, no matter what date you pick,
Right.
the next day you're gonna have another dozen ballots in the mail.
But he had a good thought. We have staff development day where a lot
Everybody's
of
gonna be in a
people are
couple
going to be
locations, right?
at
They'll
Cruise
all-
Lake Park.
They'll all be
What day is
there,
that?
That's right.
the 13th.
Yeah, 13.
Not gonna give you enough time though to present it to the board like you have
We're
to?
all going to that too?
Yeah, 'cause it's like a week.
Well, we're gonna have some kind of a rodeo at ours, but we'll tell them they have to vote, go vote at Cruise Lake, they have to go there anyway.
Because what they're doing is, whoever can, you know, the vast majority of people will be at the park in the morning, and then in the afternoon, every department's doing whatever they're doing. So obviously, some people
You
are
mean every
gonna
department's
have
doing
to.
whatever they're doing, they're doing different events at the same.
After.
Yeah, they're doing
After.
Yeah,
training.
afterwards they're
You're
doing
saying on
training back
property,
at the
right?
place.
Yeah, well, in the morning, everybody
there.
except if you like have to drive a bus, or,
An
you know.
emergency service
but,
or something, yeah.
You know, emergency services, which we don't care about for this purpose. But you're gonna have a lot of people, that was a good idea, at Cruise Lake Park all morning. And then in the afternoon, everybody's doing their own training or whatever they're
You probably
doing.
get more
There-
concentration of people than you
Well,
would
there
any
is-
time at any
Yeah.
other place.
There is no
Right,
bus service on that day.
Oh, yeah, there isn't.
No, as a matter of fact, we use the buses to shuttle people to the park.
Oh, that's right, I didn't know they canceled bus
Yeah.
service altogether, okay.
So that would be the
just-
best thing, to have the vote in the morning at Cruise Lake when everybody's there.
Uh-huh,
That's a good deal.
yeah.
And it's before time.
What time does the actual presentation start or whatever it is?
I think, let's see if I can find that email. I wanna say like 8:30 to 11, something like that. Which gives them, if they're all there. it's
So you
plenty
get
of
the
time.
vote.
Well, last
Well,
year we did
no.
lunch, I think this year, aren't they making
Yeah,
it
so-
early
Right.
for
Well,
what time
breakfast?
is
or
everybody
something?
Back
back
home
to
with my
their-
ballot box.
Perspective.
Well, whenever it's over, which, yeah, it's not an exact time, but I'm thinking 8:30 to 11. is my-
So have the voting at the same time. as
So,
the
yeah,
voting.
we could do that.
Yeah, free
Have
hot
it
dogs and
closed,
hamburgers, vote
voting
yes.
at
No, this
noon
time
or
it's
something, while the other people
breakfast,
kind
I'm
of going
sorry.
back to their own departments for their,
Or we can just
Other
make a big
training.
sign, vote here or something
yeah.
to ratify.
What's that called, cruise?
Cruise
Cruise
Lake,
Lake.
It's in Land O'Lakes.
not-
Shady Hills?
Shady
or
Hills.
Shady Hills Road,
How do you get there now? Isn't that road
Well,
closed?
sure.
The road
Yeah, it
you have
is
to go
like a-
around.
yeah.
Get there.
Is it gonna be open then?
How do you get there, by
No,
county
yeah,
line?
There's a way,
No,
Yeah.
you go up 52
Hayes.
Oh,
to
it
hit,
is.
yeah, and then you'll see the sign
And
for
then you go
cruise.
across Southwind.
It's in
Yeah.
the city of Shady Hills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not really a city, it's a,
Hamlet,
It's a place.
yeah.
It's a spot.
Just when you
it's a bunch
see,
of trailers.
yeah, when you see the big ass mud trucks and all the beer cans on the front lawn, you know you're in Shady Hills.
Yeah,
That's right, it used to be a hell of a
You
lot
can't
worse.
go there
everybody's got their
from
own
52,
dumpster.
but you can go there by Hayes.
Mm,
Hayes over to.
yeah, and I think you can get there off Shady Hills Road too.
And then over Southwind.
I think if you take Shady Hills Road, you make some kind of turns, so it's basically,
The
Is there a
Hudson
physical address like a
Avenue
GPS
turns
of it?
into,
Hard
I'll
address,
send it to
yeah,
you.
there's a physical address.
into what?
Cruise.
Hudson turns
Road.
into Southwind.
Is it Southwind?
Yes.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm out there a lot.
I
so
thought
it's
it was
right.
Peace or something like that.
no.
No, that's south.
That-
Well,
yeah,
too far down.
No, that's Denton. Denton
That's
turns
that,
into
okay.
Peace.
So I'm just gonna have we still gotta do a mail out anyway, I guess, just to let everybody know.
But it gives you a
No,
little
it's
bit
gonna
more
be
Okay.
Cruise
time.
Lake.
Yeah.
And everybody will be there and.
So, in my notice
That'd be
to
good.
all the employees, I'm gonna say 8:30 to.
Yeah, I'll, when we get back to you, I will confirm what the,
Okay.
yeah, because we had discussion back and forth about, but that's, gives you at least 2.5 hours, and you get hundreds of people there.
Well,
Yeah, probably more people, like I said, than anyone.
Yeah.
so you gotta tell everybody about this thing anyway, right, or have you already? I don't know.
No, they all know, we all know.
Oh, no, they all
It's
know.
coming up, it's already been emailed out.
Yeah.
Everybody knows they're going there.
Not about the vote union vote,
Not
but
the
about
vote,
the.
Well,
It's
that's what I was
mandatory.
getting at, is if you can get the message out that there's going to be ratification vote, because you have an equal interest in this as well. I will send a mail out to our members, but I'm thinking if it's coming from the county too.
Mhm.
Yeah, Barbara could send everybody an email and everybody gets it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You get some,
It's mandatory,
all right.
except for if you have Mondays off, you don't have to go.
Well, then we'll get people to go there and normally off home.
Yeah.
Some people have Mondays off.
Some road and bridge guys.
Tuesday through Friday.
Sounds like we're done?
I think so.
Okay. See you in the spring.
Yeah, we'll do it all over again.
Yep.
You know what our opening proposal's gonna be?
Starts with an S.
Yeah, we wanna, yeah, get more seniority.
You'll be a senior by then.
Okay, just give you a heads up if
I'll try to get this document back to you by late tomorrow.
All righty, thanks for your time. Thanks, Jim.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
you got some lunch, right?
Barbara.
Oops, sorry.
Take me to the box next time Miami plays the Jets, I'll be your best buddy.
You know, I don't think I'll be back for the Sunday game because it came on my yacht. Gotta sail all the way.
Hey, send my window to
All right.
Take the long way back.
Send my window to take them off.